Welcome to Court 360, and this is case 0720411. It's a case between Mr. Sunday, aka Smash B, and Mr. Damola, aka Ancestors. It involves a loan money of 2,000 naira, which was used to invest in a bet that has won the sum of 2 million naira. So we are here to address the issue. Mr. Damola wants compensation from the 2 million naira that amounts to 50% of the 2 million naira. So, counselor and the plaintiff, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so before you proceed, please, Mr. Damola, tell this honorable court, what the issue is.
I gave this man here, who's supposed to be my
Please, the man's name, Sunday.
Mr. Sunday.
Okay.
I gave him the sum of 2,000 naira that I collected from a choosing member. I gave him to invest in his bet because he has been playing bet, he has not been winning. So I said, because I collected this money from choosing, let me choose it into his life. So he won the sum of 2 million naira and he came back and gave me 2,000. Your Lordship, I was not happy when he brought the 2,000 naira because he was supposed to make it 60-40. I was supposed to get the lion's share of the money because I collected the money from a choosing member. I invested into his career, his betting career, and now he's bringing 2,000 naira for me.
All right, so you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Demola, please, I would like to answer you some few questions.
All right.
For the notice of the honorable court here. So, when you gave your friend, Mr.
Sunday,
that money, was it not made known to him it's a way of investing into that business?
yes.
Just my lord, was not an investment.
Overruled. Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. How long have you known this man?
For about 10 years now.
And can you actually count the time you actually gave him money for investment as well?
Many times. In fact, I can't count. That was why this particular one, I had to collect it from a choosing member and gave it to him.
Thank you. So, having said that, my lord, I would like to continue. So, you gave him that money. Has it been time that he has ever fulfilled his pledge?
No.
So, Your Honor, you see, this is a matter of integrity. My client here is an honorable investor. And when you invest, you're supposed to get a return back, Your Honor. So, having said that, Your Lordship, I will hold on for now.
Okay. Please, cross counsel, do you have questions for?
Yes, my lord.
All right, proceed.
Thank you, my lord. To the honorable court, Mr. Demola,
Sir.
please tell this honorable court what you do.
Objection, my lord! He can't.
Sustained. Please sit down.
Sorry.
I sell goods. I sell spare parts. In fact, I sell car tires.
Okay, so you're into buying and selling.
Yes.
In other words, you are not an investor. I proceed. When you gave my client a sum of 2,000 naira to place a bet, did you believe, or were you aware, or do you know that he was going to win that bet?
Objection, my lord. He's trying to interrogate my client in a way that
What are you objecting to?
he's interrogating my client in a way and manner that is not due to the honorable court.
Objection overruled. Please sit down.
Oh, my, sit down.
Mr. Damola, go ahead and answer the question.
Please, the question again, sir.
Please, let us be attentive, please. I said, when you gave my client a sum of 2,000 naira, were you aware or did you believe he was going to win that bet?
Yes, because if I got money from a choosing member and gave it to him, he must win. After many lost attempts. So I decided to go extra miles.
Mr. Demola, you have been reiterating this word. You collected money from a choosing member.
Yes.
Is there any weakness to portray this fact, or this just based on hearsay? Because this is a law court.
Your lordship. Please, I want to stand here and allow this man to defend the character.
Please sit down, or I will hold you in contempt of court. Sit down right now.
Your Honor.
Proceed.
So I ask, you have been reiterating that word that you collected money from a choosing member. Is there a weakness to portray this fact? Was there somebody there that saw you collecting money from that choosing member?
That's the only person that was there is the choosing member. But right now, he's in camp in Lagos. He's in church. Program.
So you attend that church also?
No.
So how come you believe in that church when you are not a member of that church?
He used the money to buy some tires from me. And he wrote choosing on top of the paper he used in wrapping it. That's why I gave it to him. Because I know he must win with choosing.
Okay. So, my lord, for this man here to believe in a certain religion and not being a part of that religion says a lot, but I will proceed.
Your Honor, are we here to talk about religious studies? This is a court of law for crying out loud.
Objection sustained. Please ask only valid questions.
Yes,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, my lord. I proceed. When my client gave you the sum of 2,000 naira, was there any verbal, vocal, or written agreement that when he wins, he was going to give you a certain percentage?
There was no written agreement. There was only vocal agreement. And because it was vocal, there is no evidence for now. He only said it with his mouth that if he win this bet, he will give me something. That something, he did not mention it. That was why I said, since he has won, he should give me 60% and he will take the remaining 40%.
Mr. Demola, I would like to counter two words you said there. You said he was going to give you something. He did not specify what exactly he was going to give to you. That is one. And you said there was no evidence to this fact. That is why we have voice notes.
Objection, my lord.
Overruled. Please sit down.
Your Lordship, I did not give him the money on WhatsApp. So I don't know how we send voice note to that effect. We only said it with mouth. I be so. He dey look me now. He dey look me now, this boy. He dey look me now.
Order.
Mr. Demola, I have not learned when you stepped on my tongue. Because this is a law court and we work based on evidence.
Please, you do not have so much time, so ask only important questions.
Okay, so you are saying now there is no concrete or there is no tangible evidence to portray the fact that there was an agreement to this fact that after he wins the bet, he was going to give you a certain percentage. Am I right?
Objection, my lord.
Can you sit down, please? You cannot object. Sit down.
Sit down.
I said sit down.
Well,
You are right, but the only evidence is the God of choosing.
thank you, my lord. That will be all for now.
All right. Okay. So let's. Okay, you can call up your client. Please step out of the witness box. Right. So, Mr. Sunday, please tell this honorable court, the issue.
Okay, my name is Sunday. I do gambles a lot, I bet a lot. And in this issue currently going on, my friend here borrowed me the sum of 2,000 naira, of which he warned me seriously that if I do not return this money to him that is going to personally deal with me, that will take it to any part of his own choice. And that the risk and everything is based on me. If I win, it's my business. If I do not win, it's my business. And when I played the bet, I prayed a lot. I played this bet and I won the sum of 2 million naira. How to sit down in my house, relax, feel comfortable, and called him as my friend and said, "This is the sum of your 2,000 naira which you gave to me at my own risk." Now, because of he went to the Bet Nigeria station, got the information that I won 2 million naira, he's accusing me that we did a bargain of 60-40, of which we never did. It was never written anywhere, so where did that come from?
Okay, you can proceed, please.
My lord, please tell the court your name and what you do, please.
Okay. My name is Sunday, but you can still call me Smash B. I'm a professional gambler.
Okay.
I bet for a living.
Okay. In quotes, right? You bet for a living. That's what you do.
Yes.
So, prior to this time, have Mr. Damola been giving you money to bet, or was this the first time?
We have known for a very long time. He has borrowed me monies, of which I bet I do lose, and he must make sure sometimes he sees my properties. I must make sure I pay him back his money. That is just the agreement. We don't agree in other things. It's just a risk I take on my own.
Okay, so anytime you collect money from him, once you bet, win or lose, you pay back.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. On this particular day when you collected money from Mr. Demola, as the case file read, the sum of 2,000 naira, was there any agreement that when you win this bet, you are going to give him a certain amount of money?
There was no agreement at all.
Okay. When you placed the bet and you won your 2 million naira, did you or did you not pay him or return the 2,000 naira?
I returned the 2,000 naira at my own comfort time, of which was the time he gave to me. He said, if this money should pass tomorrow, I will make sure I deal with you. And I returned the money as we agreed.
Okay.
Nothing further.
Thank you. My lord, that'll be all for now.
Okay. So, if you have any question, you can proceed. So,
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr.
Son.
Thank you very much for reminding me that. Your Honor, please, I have some few questions to ask.
please proceed.
You made mention of threat.
Exactly.
What do you mean by threatening?
He said, if I do not pay him his 2,000 naira back as an agreed date, he might seize one of my property. He might beat me up. That was how he placed it.
Do you have any verbal quotes to that?
No, there was no written code to that.
Okay, Your Honor. You see, this is a case of integrity. My client here, Mr. Demola, stated he has been giving you money, and which most cases you don't make returns.
Objection, my lord.
Overruled. Please sit down.
If you had been making the returns of the money that he has been giving to you, would you have had a case of threat?
If I might say, my friend is an aggressive person. He uses words as he likes.
That is enough. Your Honor, you see, someone you call an aggressive person, a same person that invested in something that made you millions, you call that an aggressive? So, okay, moving on. If my client hadn't invested in that bet before he staked it and won, would you have been a millionaire today?
If I might say, your client borrowed me money.
That is not a question, man. Would you have been a millionaire today? Would you have won the bet?
And if, for instance, I failed,
This is just a matter of yes or no. Would you have won the bet?
Please answer the question.
no.
Thank you. My client is an investor. Let's come to you. You don't play bets. You just said you are a gambler.
Professional.
Professional gambler. That's nice. What if you placed that bet and you won, and the betting company had refused to bring back your returns or your winning? What will you feel? And how would that actually sit?
Objection, my lord. These are assumptions.
Your Honor.
Sustained. Please, be careful. Ask only valid questions.
Thank you, Your Honor. You see, first of all, before we actually moving further, this man right here has so much questionable character. And my client is an honorable man.
Order. Do you know him personally?
Sorry, Your Honor.
I asked you a question. Do you know him personally?
We've never met from Adams.
So how would you know if he's a man of questionable character?
Speaking to what you just said, sir.
Please, only valid questions, or else you'll be held in contempt of court.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, if my client had not believed in you, would he have invested into that game?
He has no belief, and that is why he was saying that I must pay him back the money if I lose or not.
Enough. My lord, my client is not a Santa Claus benevolence that he will be distributing money or a loan or companies where you can actually get loans from all those kind of things. That's not what my client does. He believed in him and he invested into that game, which actually made profit and he won. Is that not right?
Objection, my lord. He's forcing.
Please sit down. Do you have any further question? Because you've taken so much time.
That will be all for now, my lord.
Alright, so we'll go for 15 minutes break and we'll be back to judge the case. Alright, welcome back to Court 360, and it's still the case between Mr. Sunday and Mr. Damola. Please, Mr. Damola, step forward, step into the witness box. All right, so before I give my judgment, I would like to ask you a couple of questions. All right, so please tell this honorable court how you said you got the money and the level of belief or trust you had in the source of the money.
Your Lordship, like I said before, a friend came to my shop and used that money, choosing money. They used choosing paper to wrap the money, to buy goods. So I knew that money was blessed from choosing, because that money can fly to yield more result. So immediately they gave me the money. That was when he walked in and said he needed a loan for bet. So I said, okay, because he has been coming and he has not been winning anything. So I took the choosing money and gave it to him so that his bet can fly.
Okay, so did you, by any time, agree to have any form of agreement with him to get a specific return? You said 60, 40.
Yes.
So did you, both of you, have it documented, signed, or agreed on?
No, we did not sign anything. We don't have any document.
So did you tell him he was going to give you 60%?
I just told him he will give me something. I did not tell him the percentage.
Please, you'd have to keep quiet in court. All right, so did you agree? Did you tell him he will give you 60 and you take 40?
No, I said something. Something can be anything, sir. Something can be 90-10.
Please sit down.
Sorry, man.
Sit down.
So,
You don't do that to me, okay?
Sit down, Oga, sit down.
I'm the senior colleague in this court. Where is that?
Please.
You don't say that!
Sit down by the grace.
So one who sit down.
this is the last time, or else both of you will be held in contempt of court.
Sorry, my lord. Stop me.
So, now moving forward, you said you told him if he wins, he will give you something.
Yes.
So, the something can also be
90,
2%, can also be nothing.
Your Honor, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, sir.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
I clearly just told you to sit down. And this should be the last time you object to anything. All right. So now, has he paid you back your 2,000?
He brought the 2,000. I rejected it.
So he still has the 2,000 naira.
I don't know if he has it, but the 2,000 that he brought, she looks like the money I gave him. So I don't want it back.
So what do you want?
60-40.
Who is taking 60?
Me, because I invested more.
Okay. All right.
And he has been playing, he has not been winning. So all the money is what I accumulated together to this. When you get money from
Mr. Damola, you only answer the questions that are asked. So now,
sorry, Your Honor.
the previous money you borrowed him, did he, over time, pay you back those money?
I used to pay some. He doesn't even pay. Sometimes he just off his phone. In fact, for 9 months, his phone was switched off. It was when he wanted to collect this money, that was when his phone came on.
All right, so Mr. Sunday, step into the witness box. So, Mr. Sunday, did Mr. Damola at any time told you you will give him something if you eventually win?
Yes, my lord.
So, and you did not decline?
No, I didn't decline because it has been going on this way.
So, when you win, how come you still gave him 2,000 naira and nothing more?
As agreed, my lord. My friend here said that if I do not return back his 2,000 naira on this very good day, that he will deal with me, he will seize my property.
Yes, but that is not the question, Mr. Sunday. The question is, he gave you 2,000 naira, correct?
Exactly.
And when he gave you the 2,000 naira, did he tell you that should you win, you would give him something from the 2,000?
What my friend here says that if I win, I should return back his money. If I do not win, I should return back his money.
Your Honor.
Please sit down. Sit down.
My lord, he said that was his last money.
Did he also tell you that you will give him something if you win?
The something he meant was...
It doesn't matter what it meant. Did he tell you that?
Yes, my lord.
Did you tell him, no, I will not give you something?
No, I didn't tell him because I know I will definitely...
Thank you very much, Mr. Sunday. So now, when it turned out that you won the sum of 2,000 naira,
It's 2 million.
is there a problem?
No, my lord.
When you won the sum of 2 million, why did you still go ahead to give him just 2,000 naira instead of, a little something added to the 2,000 naira?
My lord, as we agreed that if I play...
Answer the question.
I gave him the 2,000 naira because that was what something meant.
So, Mr. Damola, step forward. No, stay there. You stay there. Yeah, the two, please, each of you stand with your this thing. So please go to your. All right. After much deliberation on this issue between Mr. Sunday and Mr. Damola, the court has reviewed all evidences and speeches from both the plaintiff and the defendant. Mr. Damola, you borrowed Mr. Sunday the sum of 2,000 with hopes that you would get a little something should he win. And Mr. Sunday, you took the 2,000 naira with hopes to pay back, and then a word that was left unresolved between you and Mr. Damola as to what he is supposed to gain in addition to the money that was borrowed to you. So the court has decided that you, Mr. Sunday, is going to give Mr. Damola the sum of 2,000 naira with an interest of 50,000 naira for his troubles. That is the judgment.
Eh?
This court has been adjourned.
Your Lordship, I'm sorry to say I don't mean to exceed your judgment, but is it not obvious to the Honorable Court that that judgment was not being fair enough?
You can imagine the temerity. A judge?
I didn't actually mean.
So what are you driving at?
Your Lordship, that judgment I expected more because with all evidence provided to you, you do better, Your Lordship.
See, if you don't leave here right now, I'm going to injure you.
Baba, move!
Get out of my court!
Move!
Your Lordship, that judgment, I cannot take it.
Baba, move!
Let's go. Get out of my court!
Move, keep quiet.
Yes, my lord.
Let's go! We'll go to that court!
Court has been adjourned.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel about the judgment of case 0720411?
The judgment was also nice at all, and I actually felt the judge was being biased, and won't take that. I'll have to take this case to another court
Oh, really? Why?
because you can't actually pass such judgments when it was actually obvious that I won the case.
Okay. Mr. Elder, how do you feel about today's case and the judgment?
Good day. I am vehemently ecstatic with the verdict of the judge. It was a nice one. We won the case, as you all saw. I never lose. That's me.
Oh, that's very great. So, how did you plan on moving on to the next?
Okay, moving on. I'm looking forward to the next case and how we're going to handle it and also get another win again. So, till then, see you guys. Thank you.
All right. So, next.